Dun, da-da! Hello. There is a guy in his Cessna flying around, and he is loud as anything, and he is annoying. I don't know what he's doing, but it's this guy, probably this little wiener in his little Cessna, and you probably can't hear, but like just flipping around, just blah, blah, because I'm not a little riled up or anything today. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let's get this party started. I've been looking forward to this for a few days because I don't really go in other people's chats or on their panels because I just think when there's unless it can be a one-on-one situation and it's going to actually be a good conversation, it's just not going to get anywhere. So if you're going to go up somewhere and have, like I did when I had my Jerry Springer moment, that doesn't accomplish anything. So I usually just wait till I come here to talk about things. So I have been waiting for a few days to express how I feel. Other than when I make responses to people's comments, and then, of course, I'm the stalker. Gosh forbid, you wouldn't want to respond to anybody because then you're the bully, and then you're this. I mean, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We kind of did it last week with the hypocrisy. But first, I will say hello to everybody. It's been an interesting week, hasn't it? It's been an interesting week. I mean, a lot of things happened that I really did not expect to happen ever again. A lot of behaviors that I was absolutely shocked at. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many times I said to my husband this week, like, can you believe that? Like, just can you believe this is how? Like, can you believe this? And I'm usually not at a loss for words, but I'll just be like, because I honestly can't believe some of the things that came out of people's mouths, came out of I mean, it's been like an alternate universe. So hello everybody. I feel like I want to say hi to everybody today for some reason. Like I really want to like say like hello to people individually, but once you start it, you can't stop it. So I'll just say my group hello. Now, I don't know if we'll have new people. I mean, I usually don't. I don't actually get a lot of lurkers. Usually I have my people who want to hear me because the people who aren't lurkers just don't come here because they don't watch me. I mean, a few of them do, but the most of them just wait for their people to go and tell them what's going on, which of course then it's not true what they've been told, but this is how it works over here. So the people who come here, all of you right now, like 95% of you are true people who are here to listen and, want to hear what I have to say and support what I have to say. And that's great. And then there's like 5% who are just here to, get material and figure out how to dog me on it. And then they go and take their alternate version of what happened here to their little people, which is annoying, but truth be told, it's actually the whole thing is actually very small, portion. I mean, I think I get upset because they're very loud, but as far as numbers, it's kind of, there are not really many of them. So, I mean, I tell myself like I shouldn't like get so like about it, but it's infuriating. Hold on. My almost 24-year-old cat peed on the bed and my husband's trying to take care of it and he doesn't want to, hold on one second. He doesn't want him to walk back. Poo-poo, don't go back. Hold on, poo-poo. Don't go back there. All right. Just stay where you're going. All right. See, this is the craziness of the day. Now the cat pees on the bed. Whoa! But we have the thing on it, so it's not on the bed, it's on his little. But anyway, so what happened? What happened the last week? Well, I don't even know where to begin. The weirdest thing, well, I was doxxed kind of twice, 1.5 times. One was a full name, and the other was kind of a half. But they really screwed up, and it doesn't have anything to do with me. So I'm taking a wash out of that one. But I guess I'll say the first one. So the first one, and I have a video that I'm going to play because, as you guys know who know me, I don't just talk crap. I talk real things that happen. I talk fact. So if I say something, it's going to be true. I'm not going to, I don't do that. I don't just say things. I don't say we had many texts saying she was bashed. Oh, there was one text when there were no texts. I don't make stuff up. I don't lie about things. Hold on. Hold on. Get over there, buddy. Get over there. Oh boy. Sorry. I don't lie about things. All right. I just don't. I mean, that's just who I am. And I was thinking about there's this thing where everybody thinks that our side, which is so petulant, our side, we're some like self-righteous, stuck-up snobs. And we're not. We're just the kind of people who are like, this is right and this is wrong, and I stick to it. If you don't go after kids, you don't go after kids. And that's all kids. That's my kids, that's your kids, that's everything. You just don't. You just don't do it. Morals come first, and if you don't do it, you don't do it. They don't waver. And that sometimes can make people seem very like, because they're kind of rigid. They're like, this is right and this is wrong, and I'm sticking to it. So maybe they seem like they're all like, ugh, but they're not. They're just really into doing good. And the thing that bugs me the most, truth be told, is who I am is the exact opposite of what I got last week. Like, I came here from Twitter as the parody Betty. Came here because of what Betty did to Crude AF, and I didn't like the real life thing. And that's how I started to go against the whole go real life thing, right? But somehow, because of people who have lied, somehow I'm like the biggest bully on the planet, and it's all lies, and it started from one person and got taken over by a second. And we're going to go into all of that. We're going to go into the facts of it. We're going to go into proof of it. And we're like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I have decided that this is it, right? It seems the two sides are separated by morals. It is. I mean, I don't know if I would say the other side doesn't have them. I don't think they really understand what they are. I really don't. Sorry, my nose is bugging. I don't think they really understand what they are, truth be told. Because morals is, hold on, my nose is running. So, truth be told, I don't think they really understand what Beer Can Island. See, there's my thing where I say hi randomly to people who I haven't seen in a while. So I guess if you want me to say hi to you, you just have to not come here for a while. And then I'll say hi to you. That was kind of weird. But, truth be told, now I forgot what I was saying. Beer Can Island. Crap. I do this all the time, and I hate when I do that. So truth be told, I came here on a platform of the exact opposite of what I'm getting. And I know exactly where it started. I know exactly who started it. I know exactly who continued it. And I mean, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. And I really honestly think that the other side, they don't understand what morals are, because it's a very simple concept. Morals are just simply the rights and wrongs of society. So when you start your society, what is like right and what is wrong? Is raping your wife right? Does a man own a woman and he can do what he wants to her? Some countries he can. Some countries like this one, he can't. In some societies, owning me is perfectly fine. That's how they work. A woman is as a possession. And that's right. That's morally right in some places, not here. So that's what morals are. There were some societies back many, many eons ago where murder was okay. That's how you dealt with things. Someone does this to you, that was morally right. Now it's not. It used to be morally right to have slaves. Now it's not. So morals are just, you took a break from YouTube. I took a break. I took a break from Discord. I took a break for like 5 days from Discord. And it was, I almost didn't want to go back, to be honest. Morals are treating others how you would. Yeah, I mean, it's just the rights and the wrongs. A long time ago, it was perfectly acceptable to own slaves. We didn't see anything wrong with it, but now we do. So it's just, what are you going to consider right and wrong? And that changes. That changes with the society, and that's all it is. That's all it is. So this big fight amongst everybody on my morals are different than your morals. Well, I mean, you're kind of taught when you talk, like you're talking about something a little bit different, like abortion. That goes on the grounds because that really should be a medically thing, but I think everyone agrees murder is wrong, stealing is wrong. Those are the things that we deem as morals. The other things are more values. They're more what we would call values. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my nose is really bothering me today. I had really bad allergies the last day. But those are things we would consider to be values. They're a little bit different, right? And those are the things that kind of are different between person to person, right? Like abortion, if person to person. We don't really, as a society, say, well, as a society, we say, it's legal, but but murder, wrong. Stealing, wrong. Beating your wife, wrong. Rape, wrong. Those are morals. And I think we just are defining it differently. But yet, somehow, that's a huge fight. That's a huge fight between these sides. Socially acceptable doesn't always equal moral. Yes. I mean, if you go by, and this is the thing, and this is what I'm trying to explain, was when Purple got caught up in it, and Pixie Truther tried to come at me for it for saying hyperbole. I didn't think she understood the definition. I really didn't. Because I think when you say something like, hey, Susan, see, there I go, random highs. I think when you say something like morals come second, I really just look at going to jail. I really don't think you want to say that. I really don't. I think if you say that, you're not really thinking through what morals mean. Because when you say that, you're a Hitler. When you say that, you're a serial murderer. You just, as long as you can't get caught, you're doing whatever. That's what you're saying. And I don't think Purple is saying, as long as I don't get caught, I'm going to do whatever I want. Morals come second. I don't think she's saying that. I think she doesn't understand what it means. And, we can just agree to disagree on it. But somehow, like, it's a put their feet in, dig a line in the sand kind of thing. And it's just stupid. I mean, it's gotten to the point, and I have a video that will show you how some adults on the other side treat me on this side. And when you hear it, I mean, if every single person who hears it when I play it is not like, wow, that I can't believe I heard that. That is not something that I would ever. Am I too loud? Because sometimes I get all excited, I get bleh, and then it's like, ooh, calm down, girl. So if I'm too loud, I can put this back a little bit. But you know, I would hope that when people hear it, their first thought is like, wow, that's a little, I can't believe adults acted like that, because we're just supposed to know better. But first, someone decided it was really funny to say, oh, there's her name, look at it, ha, ha, ha. And then someone else decided to put something out there that they knew what it was. Even, I mean, it's just, so I'm going to play my little video first. I'll do that first. And then we can get into, so let me, which exactly did I put it? I don't think I uploaded it. Okay, hold on. I mean, I don't know. I hope when you hear this, you're like a little bit like, wow. Okay, hold on. Doop, doop, doop. So how is everybody on this amazingly wonderful day? I hope everyone is doing awesome. I know right now I can still hear this plane. See, we get like I've said, I live in a place that's kind of a little bit resorty of a town. So we get a lot of people flying their plane, and there's someone flying his plane around, just flying his plane around, and I can hear it because he's he should not be as low down as he is. It's just bugging me. I also live near a hospital, so every once in a while, the emergency, plane comes in with the air vac, and that's loud too. Okay, here we go. All right, so we'll do it on here. And okay, there. All right. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen here. And when we get to the part with kind of facts, oh, did someone gift membership? See, I don't see it on StreamYard. StreamYard really needs to get their stuff together. Did someone who is it? Was that We Frosty? We Frosty, thank you very much. We Frosty just gifted 5 memberships, so thank you. We get a lot of gifted memberships in here, and I like them because I like getting to know you guys. So just if anyone doesn't know, I'm not one of those creators who there's the membership and that's just basically a tip to me. We do things. We have a Get Ready With Me. I do video, weird, quirky videos. Somebody said that it was a big paywall and it was all this hidden content that, was just, anybody can be a member. Anybody can buy a membership. And believe it or not, I can't kick you out. So you can go buy a membership to a creator you completely don't like. And so no, on YouTube, it is not a paywall. There's no such thing as a paywall where it's hidden content because anybody can get to it. So that would just be ridiculous to do that. If you are a creator on YouTube, anything you say is fair game and you don't do that. So that was the most ridiculous thing that I heard. But anyway, thank you, We Frosty. So, all right, let's do the video. Set, share screen. All right, and this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's put that behind. All right, so this is a video of the other night. I went into a chat because somebody was treating someone wrong, and a bunch of us went in to just lend support. And of course, when I go in, now everybody, can't suddenly turns into 12-year-old mean girls in the ghetto. So you can just listen. And I am going to put this up at some time point. So I started putting little things in so people knew it was happening, but I'm going to actually stop it here. But you'll see there's so you'll understand when I start it. So let's do this. Okay.
Bitch, you ain't got no fucking live gear over here. So shut the
Okay, is that loud enough for everybody? Before I keep going, just let me know if that's loud enough for everyone. And I'm in StreamYard, so it takes, I think it's 10-second delay or something crazy like that. But just put a 1 if it sounds good. Put a 2 if it needs to be louder. Ow. Oh, my nails need redone. Yes, hello, Glitter Ninjas. I wish these creators that talked about me would come here because then they would know what the heck they're talking. But I will get it. So is everything fine? I haven't gotten to anyone's. Oh, there's a 2. I need to be louder. I can be louder. All right. Okay. All right. So are we ready? Here we go.
bitch, you ain't got no fucking live gear over here. So shut the fuck up. I'm out of here.
Miss, I was still talking about her. Should you be asleep to get your beauty sleep?
Okay. I don't like you anyway. So bye, bitch.
All right. So if you don't know, and let me know if it's not okay. If it's not okay, put a 2 and I'll kind of stop for a second. But so if you don't know, this is Purple and this is Jenna and Harper is there too. And there was actually 4 or 5 minutes prior to this, but I just wanted to get this part because right before this, Harper was really excited and telling Purple, to get the file, put it up. Because they decided they were going to dox me and it was going to be really funny. So I get called a lot of swear names. And then she puts up this file. And what it is back a long time ago. So it's really interesting. Harper has consistently tried to be my friend from the day I got here. And I'll show you a video that shows how much she actually likes me. till November. But at a certain time point, I don't even know what it was, but she had like a picture of a guy, and she thought that it like something to do with purple, and wanted to see this guy. And so, we both had Facebook, because Hopi gives everybody's Facebook. So she wanted to look at it. So pulled up the Facebook so could look, whatever. She taped it. Oh, Alexa, come on. Don't come on here, Alexa. Taped it, recorded it. Okay. My name's in
Sorry,
it.
I don't know that one.
Okay. Alexa, zip it. And she was getting some strife from the girls to give up some information on me. So she gave them that. And I have screenshots of the text going back and forth of, here's this video. It has her name. Oh, great. That's really exciting. Let me forward it on to Purple, and we'll look at it and see what we think. Okay. But the story now is I was creeping on Facebook, and they actually didn't get the name. And this, they didn't actually get my name until December, which this video is like about 3-4 weeks after they apparently actually got my name. So you'll see. We'll keep going. I didn't see any twos, so I assume it's fine. So this is me getting berated and called the C word and every name in the book, look shamed, body shamed, and then doxed. So
Look, this is Queen OG. Search on my fucking Facebook.
Ooh.
Look, yeah, you see her name right up there, folks? Oh, shit.
Bullshit.
That bitch fucking creeped my Facebook.
yeah,
months and
still
months
out. She
ago.
won't take it
Oh,
down.
yeah,
You got to take it
did
down.
that,
Just put
did
it back up.
Oh, snap. Can't get out of my chat. Bye, bitch.
Go get on Discord and watch, okay?
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord should have slit you.
So
Bye-bye.
nice.
Hide your damn face.
So
Somebody block
funny.
that cunt. I don't want her in my chat no more.
What gets me is she has live.
Now, I know Purple says that anybody can go up on her panel and they don't block anybody, but clearly, except for me. So they also say they don't dox, but if you see before this, Harper's the one saying, bring it up. Can you bring it up on whatever, on the laptop, whatever. So they're planning this out. And Purple says, I'm about to ruin your shit or something like that. So it's a planned thing. They all think it's funny, that kind of, but they don't dox and they don't block anybody, and they don't look or body shame. So let's continue.
Call the Poco, ho. Call the Poco, ho.
I'm sorry. I had
That's why
to.
it lasted, wasn't it?
Now, that was good while it lasted. Isn't a doxing really good while it lasts? So fun while it lasted. I wish we could just dox all day long. It's fun.
I hope she doesn't try to say that that's a fake video, because
Not.
there's before and after messages why she sent.
Busted, bitch.
And
Like a
that's
can of biscuits. You busted.
But you have a life, right, Miss?
Now, this is kind of funny because you'll hear, as usual, I hear it all the time. Harper tries to talk and people just talk over her. I kind of feel bad sometimes because she oftentimes just can't get a word in. So, but anyway, we have some really good articulation of the English language, cans of biscuits and po-po hos and, asses getting split. It's very intellectual. So let's continue.
So
Yeah.
looks to me like you don't.
She knows,
Rent free, check please.
she knows exactly why she sent it to me, and she knows what she was telling me to look for in that video.
She was telling me, but
Busted like a can of biscuits, like your damn ass is busted. Call the Popo, ho.
And again, I wasn't.
Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Fashion show.
Everybody that said I was fucking lying about that too, go fuck yourselves.
You can hop on a big old dick.
You
Sorry,
are
I don't hop
This
on them.
too.
fucking trashy, Miss OG, just like every.
Now, Harper's going to go on to say how trashy I am. Now, listen to this. Who's the trashy one here?
Everybody else fucking trolling through people's fucking Facebooks.
Sorry.
But Miss O has a life. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call her queen. I ain't gonna call her OG.
Now, they make fun of me that I have no life because they had been live for 5 hours. And for Jenna, it's like 2 a.m. I was there for 10 minutes, and for me, it was 11 p.m. So, but I'm the one who has no life. Okay, let's go.
Because she ain't no G. She's just an O to me.
Ogre.
Ogre.
So, like I said, I may have taken fucking screenshots like I admitted to, but I don't sit there and go through people's fucking Facebooks.
Neither do I.
Go ahead and call the Popo, ho.
Popo again.
Ain't nobody give no fuck. You better sit down and shut the fuck up.
Now,
Well, I'm
I don't like the double negative. If you don't give no fucks, you give a fuck. But we'll talk about that.
just sick and tired of people. Just because she's fucking titled Queen OG doesn't mean that she doesn't do some fucking shady ass shit.
No, I don't do shady ass shit. Not because I'm titled Queen OG, but because I have morals and they come first. But I digress.
She ain't titled Queen OG. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. Oh, that's what she is. I'm sorry. I should do this on my panel, but I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. I like this one.
And her fucking telling me,
Oh, is that Queen OG?
Oh, now this is really funny. Someone took my picture and morphed it. Now they don't look her body shape, but they really like this girl and they think that this is hilarious. Isn't this hilarious? So good. But they don't look her body shape, y'all.
In a picture with a fucked up face. I think it is.
freaking sending me messages and telling me, well, no one's gonna fucking believe you, Barbara. No one.
Oh yeah, we believed it because
No. That comes from a conversation where she wanted to get back on YouTube. And I said, no one's going to believe you or think you're authentic if you just jump out there. You have to give it time. You have to let people trust you. You know, because I tried to mentor the girl, tried to help her out. But, you know, this is what I get for helping people. Her and Unseen. Tried to help them both and get nothing.
because Hopi sent me her freaking Facebook shit, so I matched the names. So I know it's
Last time I used it was 2020 and it's privated. So what was she looking at? Because it wasn't my Facebook. Where you been verifying me? Because I'm not on there either. So what were you looking at?
her. I knew that for a long time. Thank you.
Now, they keep saying they got my information from Hopi just, you know, like maybe a month ago. They refuse to admit that they got my information in August from Harper. You know, because that might line up to maybe things that happened after that. I don't know. But they keep saying they did not get it, even though they did, because this is a video she sent them and I have the screenshots of the text. But now she's saying she had it for a long time. Is a long time a month or is a long time like 5 months? I don't know. You tell me.
Past master. I so wish I could blow that up bigger.
Well, and I've already told her. I've told her once, twice, 3 times. No one said you're not pretty. You're just a fucking bitch. That's why people.
Right?
Free.
Now, I don't talk. I have never heard more people talk about my looks. I don't talk. People who have been here from the beginning know I wasn't the one who started the conversation about what I look like. I stay away from that conversation because I don't think it matters. But, you know, apparently it does to them because they're morphing my face and talking about it. And I don't know.
Appearances don't make you pretty.
No.
Insides are ugly.
Right.
I told her.
This is how they talk. But my insides are ugly. Please tell me more.
Thank you, Tree.
It's because I freaking know.
Shit, if I had money, I could be pretty too. Fuck.
Hey, look, we can nip and tuck. We can nip and tuck.
That's right.
Fucking flat out fucking bitch. That's why I don't like her.
So I got 119 people up in this motherfucker right now. Tomorrow's Monkey Mondays.
Okay, so this is what I don't like about that, to wrap it up. And I am glad I could be there for you, Beer Can Island. That's the thing. I like helping people. I came here to help people. So for people to say I'm the exact opposite, it befuddles me. It just really befuddles me. But the thing that makes me mad is, so she's all, we got 119 people up here. I'm so glad that 119 people at that moment were seeing my name, let alone all the people who saw it on the restream, you know, let alone, you know, it did get taken down, but she got it put back up. And now, because, you know, she wouldn't want to take it down. She wouldn't want to do the right thing, you know, wouldn't want those morals to come first. As long as she can't get in trouble for it, let's keep, you know, putting it up there. But then she goes right into Monkey Monday. And I am sorry. I never said anything. You know, Brandy Neal has said she's going to give me a knuckle sandwich and she's going to come after me because she thinks something. The only thing I have ever said about anything regarding that, and a lot of us have said it, and the ones who haven't said it think it, is that we think there should be a distinction between the two, because that, in my opinion, was extremely unprofessional to go from talking like that directly into, and after that she goes into the, like, it's the whole thing is rests about that. It's good, like 15, 20 minutes about it, and then she gets off. So I have a and if it was my case situation, I would not want that there. I wouldn't. I would not want someone who was saying, call the popo ho, you fucking cunt. Let's morph your face. You're freaking ugly, you bitch ogre. I would not want that. And by the way, tomorrow we'll talk about your missing child. Sorry, I don't think it lends credence to the investigation. And we know that parents are always investigated. There's always that air of suspicion. So when you put any sort of bad behavior near a parent, it doesn't bode well for them. So I just think that that is not good. And if it was me, and it's not me, and this isn't about anyone personally, I'm not going, see, this is the thing. This is often where someone will say, Queen went after Brandy. Queen talked about Monkey. No, I'm not. I'm saying that if I had an investigation of a missing family member, I would not want this kind of situation. And I feel this situation is unprofessional. And I think this situation is detrimental to an investigation. This has nothing to do with her specifically, him specifically, anything specifically. So this is one of the things that is not getting through the skull with them. Like I said, one time Susan said, you went to a kid's birthday party, and that was, you talked about my son. I mean, it's like the IQ of Linton there. I don't think people, okay? But, all right, so now, if anybody, and I just want to know, nobody's gonna come at you. I just want to know, does anyone think that that is proper etiquette, behavior, conversational skills for 40, 50-year-olds to talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime? I mean, we are supposed to say, please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. And then this. And then this. This is what befuddles me. This is what befuddles me. Because then I am said to be the one, hey, real Gigi, how are you? To be the one who is the bully. And we'll go through where that came from and why that is. And I'll show you videos. But when I see stuff like that, I'm like, wow. And I'm the bully. I love Christina Randall. She's awesome. Oh, I got an itch right. My cat's over there. You be good over there, buddy. You be good over there. I mean, I just think we're supposed to be grown-ups, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure nobody thought that was okay, because I think we all think to ourselves, we're supposed to be grown-ups. When you get to a certain age, you're supposed to know better. I know I haven't seen the real Gigi in a long. Actually, I went over because Linny told me to go and to Six Ups, and I saw you over there. Hey, Pollyanna, I sent you an email. Did you get it? I thought I sent you long time ago, but it's been a crazy week. Did you get my email? You know what? At least I'm not late. I'm usually the one late, Pollyanna. But hey, Lisa Jones. Oh, so do I, you know. Oh, her dreads. I love those. Did you see she was on what was it? It was like some sort of like, it was a reality show, and I think she was a detective, or I don't know, but she was on one of those sorts of reality shows. It was neat. I'm frustrating here, Jenna, now compared to her starting. She's so angry now. Yeah. I mean, you know, I actually went back because I don't like to talk. You know, I like to speak in an educated fashion. I like to know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna vote if I don't know what I'm voting for. I will leave something blank. If I am not educated enough on that bill, I will just leave that blank because there's nothing worse. It's better to not vote than to vote when you don't have any clue what you're voting for. I mean, if you don't know me, and that's the other thing, we get this like, I don't watch her, then don't talk about me. I mean, in what world do adults talk about things they know nothing about, speak this way to other adults, act this way? I mean, it's pure hypocrisy to go out there. I mean, let's look at some screenshots. Let's look at some screenshots of what these people are about. And you know, yeah, like, hey, Raining Core Dogs, how are you? Let's just say that. Okay, let me find. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where is my folder? Where is my? Oh, here we go. All right, so I have some screenshots to show you. All right. I don't watch her, but did you wait? I don't watch her, but did you hear she said, oh yeah, I don't watch her. You know, the best is, you know, and I have clips of all these things, but I think look what the toilet refused to flush. I think Jenna said, I don't watch her. I don't know her. I don't want to know her. She's irrelevant to me. And then proceeded to do a 5-hour live impersonating me, look shame. I mean, if you don't know me, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? I mean, the other night, was it Saturday night? Which was the night? Or was it Sunday night of the big, you know, let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. You know, I'm gonna change my channel name, and I'm gonna be an outlet so all victims can tell their truth. I'm gonna be a victim's advocate, except for me. You can't be a victim's advocate unless you advocate for all victims. If you do not, you know what? And like, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing, because you know what? It's so immature. It's so immature for a girl to treat another girl like crap because they're jealous of how she looks. Or, I mean, it's so, like, by the time you become 12 or at least 15 and definitely 18, you should have your shit together well enough that you don't do that. That you might look at someone and say, oh, wow, you know, I kind of like, I'm feeling a little like jealous. And then you nip it. You might think it, but you don't let it come to fruition and come out of your mouth, because you know that you just don't do that. You know that that's not socially acceptable how to act, especially if you have daughters. Yeah, you can't pick and choose what victims to advocate for. If you don't advocate for all victims, you're just running your mouth for spiel fucknuts. If you aren't a victim's advocate for all victims, you're just favoring people and having favorites that you want to talk about. You're not advocating shit. You're even worse because you're purposefully not advocating for some victims, so you're probably harming those victims. I mean, and we will get to like the whole thing of, you know, what happened that night, but it's ridiculous. It's like the things that I have heard in the last week really make me wonder about humankind. I swear to God. I mean, the day that Jenna impersonated me, which as soon as Eliza made the meme where she got made fun of, then suddenly, oh, she wasn't impersonating me. It had nothing to do with me. But then to find out, and I'm sorry, I'm calling y'all out. If you want to sit there and say I'm a bully now, and you know, because I never bring people up first. I never come out here and just dock someone or just start talking about someone. I respond. But today I'm responding, but I'm responding in a kind of pissed off way. Like, I'm done. I think people sometimes mistake my kindness for weakness. And trust me, I am not weak. I am probably one of the strongest people anybody knows. So let's just say that. And I'm nice and I'm kind because I like being nice and kind. There is something to that. Just because you have things happen to you doesn't mean you need to be an asshole. So I try really hard not to be an asshole. Oh, is Purple Tavern here? I mean, Susan, because the Purple Tavern called Susan Sue. So, of course, must be Susan. I mean, these are the things we're dealing with here. Hold on. Okay. These are the things we're dealing with here. So, anyway, so let's look at, well, first I'll take a step back. So a lot of you may not know me from when I started, but I started on Twitter and I was the Parody Betty. So actually, I might jump around a little bit because I'm kind of mad. So bear with me, but it's funny. I'm, for the most part, we won't ever support force. Oh my God, that was a little disgusting. I'm like, if people who actually know me and watch me know, I'm a pretty easygoing person. I'm pretty laid back. I've gone through the point in my life where I have turmoil and, bad things happen to me and struggles. I'm retired. I've worked. I've made my money. It's time for me to just be with my kids and my family. Oh my God, duvet covers are hard. It took me a long time to figure out there's little ties in the duvet covers. Actually, I had a maid show me that. I never knew. And it makes, if you don't know, in duvet covers, there's little ties that tie, and your mattresses have a little hook too. It's all meant to be in there. If you didn't know it, it's all meant to be in there. Take a look. But, oh, now I'm going to forget what I was talking about. Oh, I'm usually a very calm person, right? But when I was younger, I was a bit of a firecracker. As Jenna showed, she showed that nice little picture of me holding my 13-month-old baby. Now, I got to tell you, now, I do have Facebook. It's privated. I haven't gone to it since 2020. Like there's nothing you can get there. That's not where people, they got it from my husband's, which was also private, but somehow they got some things from his. But that picture of my 13-month-old baby and me holding it, that's not on social media anywhere. So not sure where she got it from. But I have red hair. And if you know a red-headed Italian woman, firecracker. So when I was in my 20s, if I got mad, I was not afraid to throw something or break something, because it's a lot better to break an inanimate object than a person. So if I would get mad, I wasn't, afraid to maybe go into the kitchen and take plates, and I've done that, but I used to get mad. I would get mad, but I don't, I just think it's just roll off me now. I had a big epiphany in my early, it's all good now. It's all, so I'm pretty low key. But the other night, oh, my husband was like, because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? God, I mean, I was mad. So I'm still a little mad because the audacity and the ignorance that was displayed. And then just the blind, I'm just going to do these things, even though people in the chat are trying to say, do you not know what I'm just the bullheaded. I mean, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And I'm not going to accept it anymore. And here's the thing. There are more table flips. I have flipped a table as well, Fluffy Nuts. Purple Phoenix, Heidi. Should we call her Sam? Someone said, do you think it's strange that Heidi isn't here for all of this? And then Purple got sick for the rest of it. So I don't know. I mean, maybe Jen is supposed to take the rap or something, but I don't know. But there's more people who find this unacceptable than who find it acceptable. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. All right. So you threw a vacuum once. A vacuum. Hey, cracking ass. A vacuum. I broke a window once. I didn't mean to throw. Oh, Heidi's here. Hi, Heidi. I'm here. No, Heidi wouldn't be here. She never watches me. And last week she said, I don't watch her. I never, ever, ever watch her. Except for that time when she was showing my picture that she got while watching me and then talked about the stream of how my face looked from 9 hours prior. Oh, some people just left. Maybe we scared some lurkers away. We just had like 4 people leave all at once. Maybe it was her and her other mama and her other mama and the mattress mamas. I don't know. But anyway, now I forget what I keep forgetting what I did not sleep good last. I didn't sleep good the last 2 nights because I'm just like when I get mad. But I broke a window once, and I think I don't know what I did, but I I was so mad. I walked in the room and I like sat on the bed really forcefully, and like the bed like moved and like I don't know, it like hit, and it was before we replaced all the windows in the house, and like it was the single pane really, and it just shattered. But there are glitter ninjas here. Where is the glitter? Oh my gosh, where's the glitter? Give me glitter. I mean, gosh forbid. You know what's funny? I remember I got berate, like, how dare I give stuff to my members? How horrible is it to make people pay for stuff? To have a membership where you give stuff out in return for the membership fees. But you give nothing. Isn't it better that you give something? Like this is I just want to say, as far as this whole look thing, Purple has said she does not cam up because someone will take a picture of her and make fun of her nose or her forehead or her teeth or her thin hair. So she doesn't cam up because some asshole will make fun of her. I hope I never am so into how I look and concerned with how I look that I deprive my subscribers of a good stream, because I'm sorry, I think it's a better stream when you see someone, when you can see facial expressions, when you can see emotion to it. And that's why I always cam up, because what is Bell and Ninjas? I keep seeing this. What is Bell and Ninjas? You broke a window and said, wow, see, that's a good one. But I hope I am never so conceited and concerned with my looks that I won't go cam up because I don't look good enough. I mean, I'm sorry. I think that's conceited. I come on here day and day. I don't care if it's a good day, if it's a bad day. You got, hey, Miss Pork, I think you guys have a better time. Got my smoothie. I think you guys probably have more fun of a time if you see me than if, imagine this. What if this was my whole stream right now? What if this is all you saw? I mean, isn't it better to see, emotions? Are Bella and Ninjas just like the most expensive thing or something? You hit a dent in the roof of my car. Wow. One time. Is that like the higher end membership or something? Because you just decide how much money you want to give for nothing. But anyway, so one time my husband, we got in a fight and he was like, I'm going to go cool down. So he's like, I'm going to just go drive around. So he gets in his car and drives off. I get in my car and I drive off. Rear-ended the motherfucker. Rear-ended one of my cars with my other car because I was mad. I hit 2 of my cars because I was mad. I mean, that's just the dumbest shit. Who does that? You got to be pretty darn anger problems to do that. But I mean, it was a Hummer to a BMW. So, and it was not going that fast. So there was no damage, but still, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. But the bella and the tip of a man's penis. Oh, dickhead. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. What did I have? A 5-head. A 5-head llama is a llama with a really big forehead. 5-head means big forehead because it's about 5 fingers, hold your forehead with 5 fingers. So that's a 5 head. So if someone has a large forehead, you can call them a 5 head. Every day you should learn something, and that is your tip for the day. You learn something. Well, and I learned something too. The belly is a gland. Oh, is that like anal glands? Just kidding. I didn't know what you're talking about with belly. I was thinking that was like a name. But now that you say it, okay, it means knobhead or dickhead or tool. Knobhead. Knobhead is a good word. What Bellend was. See, I'm glad I hit the like button, everybody. God damn it. The like button gets the damn stream out. So hit the like button. If not, I will break a window. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope I'm never so conceited that I don't cam up because I don't look good enough. See, I think that's conceited. I think that's being like look conscious. That I'm not going to cam up because I don't look good enough. I maybe say some wrong things because I was trying to stand up to some people. Unfortunately, I'm the one that got hurt. I have not had a good track record with women on here. I have tried very hard to make friends with women, and I've had I do have some people close, but I had some very public no buenos, Hopi no bueno. I mean, I've had a few no buenos that were like disastrous. So, but I mean, here's the deal. I've been me for 50 years. Drinky drinks is drinky drink. Colleen, she put a comment on one of my videos and she said that I was a horrible person because Purple has never done anything to me. I mean, maybe I should, well, I'm not going to take it anymore. She said, Purple has never done anything to you. And I what was my problem? She's never done anything to me. I think we just saw her do something to me. Are you kidding me? She's never done anything to me. Now, so here's how this all started. All right, let's watch a few videos. Let's watch a few videos for a second. Because I got some things that are really interesting to see. All right, let's see, which one am I gonna do first? So first, okay. So, well, no, I mean okay. So one of the first people I was friends with was Hopi. She was my first good friend on here. And so one day we were sitting around. She had a live, and here it is. She had a live, and at the end of it, I got a really good compliment from one of her subscribers. And she, because Hopi sought me out. She had seen all my videos up to date. I mean, this was like June. So she'd seen all my stuff, March, April, May. She saw everything. I kind of stopped doing roast at that point and kind of transitioned to more like about situations than about people. So, she saw all of my roasts of people and she loved it. She loved what I did. She thought it was hilarious. She thought it was amazing. And she was like, I'm going to make that girl my friend. That's how much she loved what I did. Okay. So, and then one of her subscribers really loved what I did too. So they made me a little nice compliment and, I recorded it because I thought it was nice. So I would like to show it to you so you can see before she turned on me what Hopi thought of me. And then there's someone else in here. And maybe after it, you can tell me who you think this is. Okay, which one is best? So listen to it and tell me if you can recognize who it is. It might shock you. All right.
Before we leave, can I just tell OG, thank you so much. She has made some of my saddest days. The laugh, the deep down belly wrenching laugh, the smiles that she brings.
Well, it's kind of quiet. She speaks kind of quietly. Is it kind of quiet for you? Is it a little quiet? I have it on system sound, so sometimes that makes it louder just to begin with. But can you hear it okay or no? Kind of quiet for me, but I'm not on system sound. So put it 2 if it's too quiet and if I don't see anything. Oh, you know what? If I had all the time in the world, I could bring you a receipt from everything that I've ever said. And yes, this is Harper. This is Harper. This is what Harper thought of me before she did it. See, I have all sorts of receipts of how people thought of me before they did it. Okay, so I don't see any 2s, so we're gonna keep going. Oh, go back here. Okay, so got it all the way up. All right, and let's listen. Ready?
Before we leave, can I just tell OG, thank you so much. She has made some of my downest days. The laugh, the deep down belly wrenching laughs, the smiles that she brings are just so amazing. And I just want her to know that.
Right.
Just we thank her so much.
OG, listen, I mean, I read OG's comments. Everyone has said the same thing as you, Harper. She has brought laughter, humor, and fun into a really shitty, I'm allowed to use the word, even though I've just been, shitty situation. She has brought laughter, light, humor into all of it. And like Harper said, you brought it in just for her, OG. Just for her. You've really meant a lot. I loved it. And you get all your comments, OG. You know how it is. Everyone, you're what the internet fucking needed. You are what the internet fucking needed. Well, YouTube. The YouTube needed you. I like you. Well, I fucking adore you. You know I'm obsessed with you. At the minute I saw you, I said she's gonna be my best friend. Next day you're my chat, bitch. How about
that? Right. So okay, so I know. So L15, are you here? Because if you're here, lovely, I don't really care, but just don't be an asshole. I don't care who's here. Just don't be an asshole. As long as you're not an asshole to anybody can be here. But oh, you couldn't hear? Could anyone else? Well, you guys said it was Harper. So I think someone, well, basically it was Harper and Hopi saying how wonderful I was and how I brought such laughter and how what I did was just so amazing. So that's how they felt before they didn't feel that way. Now, I'll show you. I mean, Harper is a little quiet, so that was as loud as I could go. I think that was just because she's quiet. She has a soft little voice. So let me show you another one. Which one is it? Where is it? Do I not have it here? Hold on. I'll play it from here then. Hold on. Let me grab this. So the next one, I want you to, that was a fun stream. Yeah, I think Harper's just has a quiet voice. And I think unless you like really have, it was hard for me to hear as well. So this one, let me see where it would be. I will show you now what Heidi thought of me before she did it. So let's see. Let me find, hold on. Here. Oh, here we go. Where was it? I just saw it. Where are you? I just saw you. God damn it. Where did you go? Oh, I just saw it. Remember this video? Let's read. Oh, is it? Let's read the emails. No, that's not it. Where is let's read the emails? Oh, okay. I don't see it. Hold on. It's a video of basically right after the Mattress Mamas. She loved it. She came out and she loved it. I want to find it because it's really kind of funny to see. But she loved it. She absolutely loved it. And she's on tape saying it was, I forget the word she used. But another funny thing was that Susan said, that Susan had said she thought because, once Heidi started going out saying how horrible I was, she just kind of took her word for it. And then she actually listened and was like, wait a minute, this isn't mean at all. This is funny. So, okay, here it is. All right. Okay, hold on. I will do it here. Okay. All right. Because I think this is funny to see. All right, here we go. Okay, so, all right, you can see it. All right, I want to do, oh my gosh, this is sometimes such a pain in the butt. All right, here we go. All right, now I got it. Okay, here we go. All right. So, this is what Heidi thought of my video before she didn't like it.
Retrieve myself from the mattress.
That's a good statement right there. You were not deciding.
You gotta admit, if you saw it, it's brilliant writing at its finest. I'm sorry. I know it's making fun of me, but hey, I don't care. I laughed my ass off when I heard her reading it. Okay.
Yeah, like it was fucking a novel or some shit, like,
It was like a little fairy tale or something. You know what we should try? Remember that little story of she wrong herself.
So, and then I show the emails, but, well, I don't know what that is. All right. So, so let's not, I know we might have some people in here. I don't want anyone timed out unless they're like 1000% hate speeching or like going after someone. Cause we might have people in here because I have said, if someone comes in here if someone has evidence of me being a bully, bring it. If someone has evidence, like Jenna said, that I'm a child abuser, bring it. If there is evidence of these things that you say, please bring it. Okay. So let's let everyone, if there's any, let's not time anybody out. So Jamie Howard, I don't know what happened, but let's just I don't want anybody timed out. Okay, so let me remove this. Okay. So that was Heidi. She loved it. She loved it. Now, I'm not going to waste time playing it, but the video was the wannabe reality star and the mattress mamas. And it was supposed to be a satire on what was going on at the time. Okay, you do get accused, Bows and Ribbons, of being Lovely 15. So if you're not, I'm glad you say that, but people do think that you're you. And I remember for a time, she did have some name. And people thought you were her, but you weren't. So, okay, so let's not think this Bows and Ribbons isn't. But let's not time anybody out. Jamie Howard, I don't know why you're getting timed out, but let's not. I apologize if you got timed out. I don't know why you were. I don't want anyone timed out. So let's just oh, that's my thing. But she loved it. She loved it until she didn't. So here's kind of what happened in my train of how I got, to be the bully. Okay. So Mattress Mamas came out, which was the full name, the wannabe reality star and the Mattress Mamas. And it was like a tale of blah, blah, blah. And the point of the story was to go over the funny, weird oddities at the time, which was that Molly had every day she would have, these panel girls come on panel, and every single one of them would be in bed. But that was a COVID thing. Like COVID took us to, I think that, it is deja vu bubblegum. I kind of felt that too. So, I keep forgetting what I was going to say. So it was kind of a play on the time. Like COVID brought us to a time when people would, because it was COVID and people were home for a year, they would just get on Zoom with like whatever, they didn't care. Or they'd be, looking good here and then underwear underneath. But like before that, if you had a work meeting, you were like at your desk, you were like, but with COVID, you were like, whatever. I haven't showered in 2 months. I haven't left the house in a year, like whatever, it doesn't matter. So it was kind of, the COVID thing that everyone was just like, every single one of them would cam up in bed, and a lot of them like really were in bed. Like they looked like they just woke up. So that was kind of the funny thing. And then they kind of went after Susan and then Heidi. And so then they made they made a timeline. So they would have someone on 24 hours a day. So it would be like Heidi to Shorty, they did a thing. And I remember when they did it, I was like, that's not going to work because someone's going to want to be better than someone else. Like you can't have, I'll take this time slot, you take that time slot, and do a 24-hour period with all these, someone's going to, I have more subs. I want to go on when you want to go on. And eventually Heidi went on when someone was on and she only had 40 viewers at the time. And she got mad and rage quit and deleted the live or something. And then so Shorty went off on her faction. I mean, this was just this. And then Heidi said something that pissed off Molly, and Molly made a big video about it. I mean, these were just the play of the times. And as a person on YouTube, I was like, wow, looking at all these, women fighting and everything like that, right? So I made this video and it had everyone in it and everybody got something. And it was a satire. It wasn't about anyone in particular. It was based on what was happening at the time, which is why there are no names. It's like the wannabe reality star. That was Molly, a play on her wife swap thing, like Justin camera. Oh, there, I just went black for a while. But everybody, I did because I spoke truth. All right, well, let's not do that. Okay. Let's just kibosh it. So Molly was in it, Justin was in it, IC was in it, Shorty was in it. I mean, a lot of people were in it, and everybody thought it was hilarious, including Heidi, until there was a moment she didn't. And she would do stuff like this. And she did this everywhere. Let me find it. Oh, now I'm into something else. Oh my God. I never do good when I try and create clips like this. Oh, here we go. It's in this playlist. All right. So, oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now, after she decided that she hated me for whatever reason, she started everywhere I'd go, she would do stuff like this to me. And she was just mean about me everywhere I went. This guy, hey, buddy.
Is now untrue because she's doing the same behavior
But they're
again.
just talking.
Well, the mess that she's on, I
Can I
mean,
just say, I don't want to be rude here, but I'd rather not talk about Susan at this point because someone just came into the chat that has put out some really not so nice videos about Susan and I,
okay,
and I don't want to give any more ammunition.
Fuel, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Now, okay, so Jamie, let's just drop it, okay? So I know you got timed out, and I don't know what happened, and maybe Precious was too quick, maybe she wasn't, I don't know, but let's just drop it. So at this point, you just going to battle with her, I mean, it's just distracting from everything. So I understand, but we got to just drop it, okay? So, and if you don't drop it, then you really will get timed out because now you're distracting from the stream, and you're like, so let's just drop it. And let's just, okay. So everybody, okay. Jamie, drop it. Everybody, just let him drop it. Just give him some time to chill out. Okay. So just relax. Okay. If you can't relax, you will get timed out again. And I don't want that to happen. So, all right. So she started doing that. Like as if I couldn't watch the replay of it. I mean, so everywhere I went, I was suddenly this person. It wasn't all about her. She started saying that I went after her disability. I mean, it wasn't about her. I didn't attack her disability. What disability did I attack? The disability of camming up in bed? I mean, what disability did I attack? Nothing. But she came up and it was about her and Susan. It was not about her and Susan. It was about a multitude of people. It wasn't me and it wasn't about a disability. But she started saying this. She said it everywhere. And I would say nothing back. I just left after that. Like, what am I going to say? Like, sometimes I would say, if I was in a different chat, like I wasn't attacking a disability. I don't know, because kind of you don't want to be known as a person who attacks disabilities. You don't want to say that about someone. So in other chats, like not to her, because I'm not going to start a fight, but I would say it. If I was in the tavern, I would be like, that's not really what happened. You guys have seen the video, and everyone say, yeah, like everybody except her realizes what it wasn't. So she did that, and then all the way to stuff like this.
But I don't know. I think the whole she got help is now untrue because.
Okay.
I don't even know where she came from, to be honest with you.
This is her on Science Girl.
She put out 3, I'm disabled. I have severe fibromyalgia and other issues. And she made 3 videos on her channel and named it Mattress Mama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, it was not named Mattress Mama. It was the wannabe reality star in the Mattress Mamas, and it was not about her.
Clips of my channel and was bashing me.
Oh, she just said, listen to this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And took clips of my channel and was bashing.
I took clips of her channel. I took clips from her channel. You guys have all seen, were there clips from her channel? No, I don't clip channels. I don't clip channels. Hi, buddy.
Videos.
Have you said anything about her at all? Period.
There was a point where she's been going around bashing me, and I was on a live and I called her the C name.
Now, I was going around bashing her. What I did was, someone said, did Heidi get rid of her channel? And I looked and I said, yes, it's gone. And they said, oh, she didn't delete it. She just like privated the videos and changed the name. And I was like, oh, so she fake deleted it. And she said, I didn't fake delete my channel, OG, you fucking cunt. So this is how it went. What do you need, buddy? I don't know. We got to go to the post office, okay? So this is how it went, and this is how it started. This is how things started. So Heidi started going around saying that I had made these videos attacking her and her disability. which I did not, never did. She started saying I was bashing her everywhere. You know, the story now is that I have bashed her. Like since May, I have been nonstop bashing her, attacking her. Like this is her story, and it's 1,000% not true. Okay, so I will show. This is kind of interesting that I found. Well, maybe I won't show it yet. Well, I found. Well, I found somewhere where she was saying all this stuff, and someone else said, "Oh, I watched that person, and you know, I really like her. I've never seen her do it." And she's like, "Nope, she's done." And the person actually said, "I've seen all of her videos, and I went to her channel, and I didn't find anything on you. It must be on another channel. Where is it?" I mean, this person was like, and she convinced this person that I was an asshole. Thank you. Thank you for convincing someone who liked me, who was like battled back, like I've never seen any. Where is this? I don't believe. Convinced her that yep, I was a bully. See, okay, that's slander because you're taking money from me because you're removing my subscribers by slandering me, by saying things that you know aren't true. That's the definition of slander. So if you can prove a monetary loss, that is straight up slander and you will win. Okay, so Heidi's going off on me. I'm bashing her, I'm clipping her channel, I'm making fun of her disability. She's gone so far as to say, I put out her disability denial pages. And Heidi, by the way, I know you're on vacation, but when you get back, please, I would like to set up a time where you can show all of these things that I have done. Please, I would like you to show where I have done these things. And if you cannot, from here on out, whenever you are somewhere saying this, I will go up and I will say that you're a fucking liar and shut the fuck up. And everyone who knows me, I hope they will also do that because we are done with the lies. And I hope from here on out that everybody will call out lies because it just keeps going. And it gets to the point that people get doxxed and people get hurt. And it has to stop somewhere. And it stops by people when they hear something that is a lie, you say, wait a minute, that's a lie. Please stop. Even if it's not you, you just say, Jamie, you are saying something. Just talk about roses. You're talking about getting timed out by Precious, which is keeping it going. So now you're kind of going at her, but like just drop it. Drop that I don't mean to be an asshole, but at this point, well, I can say it once and hopefully other people will say it too. That's the thing. I got a lot of accounts. I will go in there, but I hope, if all of us start saying, wait a minute, that's not true. Wait a minute, that's a lie. Like 119 people were in there in purples and saw her sit on a dick. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, there's her name. Oh, not as someone subscribed, someone gave her a Cash App. Not one person said, that's not okay. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Not one person said, that's not okay. Like, I kind of was glad that Karen at least kind of stood up in Jenna's and said, this isn't okay. Because I've never heard someone do that. People do these things and people are just like, ooh. Like, wow, Jamie, I'm sorry to say, but if you have one more statement about with the words precious or getting timed out in it, you're going to get blocked because it's enough. You're taking away from me and you're distracting everyone. So please, I know you got timed out and you think it was unfair and maybe it was, and we can deal with that later, but please just stop. I do not want no more. I'm done. I'm not in the best of moods and just stop. Just stop saying it or you're going to just get blocked. Done. I don't want it. Okay. So just if the words purple or timeout are in anything you say again, we're done. I'm done. I have a short temper right now. All right. So not a single person said, that's not okay. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Not a single person said, you just showed someone's full legal name. That was fun. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. And the weird thing is in Jenna's, I saw Jen Hoffus say, and maybe I took it wrong, but she said, Hopi gave everyone her information. So why is no one mad at OG? And then someone was like, because she didn't do anything with it. So I don't know what she was trying to say, But of all the people who Hopi gave stuff to, I'm the only one who hasn't used it against someone. I get a lot of information on a lot of people, and I've never done a thing, and I never will, because I think it's immoral, because I stand up for what I believe in. Trust me, I'd like to, I would like to, I would, but I won't. Because if I do it, then I'm thinking to their level, and I'm saying that what they did is okay because I'm doing it. And that's the thing. You might not like what someone does, but when you get mad enough to do it as well, now you said it's okay. Because if you do, so how do you say doing that is not okay and then do it yourself? You can't. So even though it would feel good to do it back, hey, Kitty May, doing it, you lose all credibility. So, I don't do anything, and I never will. So Heidi's going off on her thing. She's saying all this stuff, which is not okay, and then I made a video about from fart to drama. It was like kind of like, how stupid is YouTube drama? Set up a support group for the ninja lawyers. We should. Oh yeah, they have the screenshotters, their little evidence team. It's like the stupid things that people say. Like Jenna saying, have their lawyers call my lawyer. Okay. I remember in Palo Alto, I was one of the first .comers down there in Palo Alto. I remember all of us, we were like 20-year-olds making six figures. We thought our shit didn't stink. And, someone would say something to you and you'd be like, oh, have your lawyer call my lawyer, as if any of us had lawyers. But we thought we were so cool and we had all the money for lawyers. But I mean, come on. I thought when we were 20 was the last time that we said, call my lawyer, as if you really had one, just to kind of like bravado. Come on. Jenny, you don't have a lawyer on retainer. I don't have a lawyer on retainer. If I need one, I will get one because I've had ones for my company. It's easy. But nobody here have your lawyer call my lawyer. Who's your lawyer? You have a lawyer right now? Come on. That is the dumbest thing I've ever said. That's the thing. I don't want to spend money on it. Like all these people who claim they don't have money somehow all want to spend money on lawyers. I don't want to spend money on a lawyer. Who wants to? Why do people? Oh, have your lawyer. No, you don't handle it that way. Who wants to waste their? I'd rather buy shoes. Like that's just dumb. But anyway, so I make this video. Fart to drama. Purple thinks it's about her. Okay. So she posts some nice thing like, love the video. And I thought, great. And so then she went on live that night and I'm listening. And she said, oh, someone went, and sent me this video. And a lot of you, it's from this creator that not a lot of you like. And, a lot of you wouldn't be able to handle it, but I have thick skin, so I can. And, she thought it was about her. And I'm like, so I wanted to be respectful. So I just put in the comments, like, this isn't about you, but the next night she said it too. And she said something even worse about me. So at the end of the day, I think she got embarrassed because I actually went up and said, this isn't about you. Please shut your mouth. And I think that's embarrassing when you think something's about you, or like when someone waves and you think they're waving to you and you wave back and then you're like, oh, they were waving to the person behind me. It's a little embarrassing. So I think maybe she got embarrassed. I don't know. But from that day on out, she was right next to Heidi and I was a bully. I was a bully. Everything I was a bully. Everything I did, I was a bully. She said I sent her emails. I've never sent her an email. She says I have all these videos out on my channel. There's not a single, like nothing. Nothing. I've never done a video, like nothing. The only evidence of me saying Heidi or purple on my channel is defending myself in lives like this. I've never, nothing. But that's where it started. That's where it started. It started with Heidi and it continued with purple. But purple was the one who started the body stuff because she started with the Barbie thing, which I take it as a compliment that I'm a Barbie. But she started she did a 20-minute diatribe in early September saying, I got the Barbie gene and she did it. Oh, that's good that you got the Barbie gene and you went to buildabitch.com and bought your good looks, but I didn't. And she spent like 15 minutes saying everything bad about herself, which I was like, who does that? She's like, I know I have this wrong and this wrong. And I was like, why are you talking bad about yourself? It's like the weirdest thing. She just talked down about herself the whole time, so she compared herself to me and said I was here and she was here, but said it as if I said I was here and I said she was here when I didn't. She did. I never, ever I mean, up until that point, people would come on and said, "Oh, you're pretty, you have good hair," whatever, and I would say thank you, and that would be it. And all of my live streams, I would talk about how women should uplift other women, and everybody is beautiful, and the outside doesn't matter. Those were tenet. Anybody who was here in the early streams can attest to the fact that that was what I came up with. That is what I talked about. I was always like, everyone is beautiful. We are all equal. You know, beauty is internal. You know, like I might be cosmetically, but that doesn't matter. But then she's the one who came up with, I think I'm better than everyone. And it's not because I did it, it's because she thought she was worse. And that's not my problem. As she says, that's not a me problem, that's a you problem, honey. So she had a you problem. Right? And that's where it started. That's where the whole thing started. And then suddenly, from there on out, I was a bully. Oh, and then Hopi sealed the deal. Then when we weren't friends, suddenly she went everywhere who would listen to her. She did 3 hours on Science Girl. She went on that Tamela, I don't know, some lady who starts with a T name. She did like 2 hours over there talking about how, you know, I did all these things to her. I put the nude picture out. She said I was poo. She said I was oh, Heidi said I was bedhead. They just started saying I was all, and they said them as fact. They said them as fact. I was these things. And all these people listened. All these, I mean, granted, I got like 700 subs from it. It was a very good few months for me. But the point is, they all went out there and you know, and Hopi put out that I was proud at it. And suddenly all these things were fact. That I was this kind of person who came on looking like I was all this, but really, oh, she said like the Bullhorn Betty was really a harassing site and turned everything around, Instead of the parody Betty, I was the harasser Betty. I mean, it was just nuts. It was just nuts. But here's the deal. When people don't like you, sometimes they do that. When people don't like you and they want to take you down, sometimes they do that. Sometimes they make shit up. And dumb people believe them. Smart people will go and check it out. Smart people will look at what they say before they say it. And that is why I have 2,125 subs. So 2,125 people think that I am great. And there are about 20 of them who think I'm not. But that still sucks. That still sucks because those 20 are vile and loud and annoying. It's like, like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, who does this? Who talks like this? Who acts like this? Like, I mean, 2 nights ago, I'm glad we weren't in the same city because I'd probably be in jail right now. I mean, like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I came here on a Don't Go Real Life anti-bullying platform. And because of Heidi and Purple and Hopi, there is this thing out there that I'm a bully and operate a bully channel. And the whole Bullhorn Betty parody, which Burnt Toast reviewed me. Like, I have all these videos I could play, but it was really me harassing. Now, the reason Hopi went on with it is because when I got doxxed, I got sent these emails, right? And these emails, when people dox you and then people harass you, they create emails to hurt you. So they say things to hurt you. So they send out they'll send out like emails to your friends, your family, your like all these people saying like child molester and you know you hurt like all these horrible things. So your employer fires you. Your friends don't want to be friends with you. Your family disowns you. You know, the school looks at you differently. Like that's what they do. They're all lies, but that's what they do. Like I think Karen has said that the reason her daughter is not friends with her is because someone basically did this to her. Somebody told her daughter, I mean, maybe it was true and she's just saying it wasn't, but someone told her daughter something and her daughter no longer speaks to her. And she says that what they told her daughter was a lie. Maybe it wasn't, but that's what they do. That's what they do. So now I heard Jenna say that she had this happen to her and the person was going around saying her daughter said things that she didn't say. They said her husband was like a RSO. So she should know too. That's what people do when they want to hurt you. They make up lies and say them as fact. That's how it goes, right? So that's what happened to me. Now, granted, they only got emails of me, my husband, my sister-in-law, and then the old company, and that was it. So that's the only, but that still was, so I got like 95% of the emails. My sister-in-law got one, and the company got one. But still, didn't like my sister-in-law saying, "What is this?" And especially did not like my husband saying, "I got a call from da-da-da, and they said, what the fuck is going on? We just got a really disturbing email." Because they were like, because he hadn't been there in a while. And it was like, what is going on? Is something going on? Right? Now, like people who, if this was like, Lowe's or something, they might just fire you right off the bat. But these were people who were family friends and we knew them and for like 20 years, he'd been there, so they were like, what is this? This is a little disturbing, but they were 99% sure it wasn't true. And they called the person's bluff. They said, "Here's my phone number. Please call me and we'll discuss it." Of course, they're not going to call because it's a lie, but that was not fun. He was like, this is a very small town. And it's like, and the company was pissed. They were like, wow, who else saw that? Like, would it, we don't need the press, it put out there that we have an employee's wife committing child abuse and freaking harassing people on property, because that's what it said. The wife of da is doing all these things on property. That's what it said. So it's like, we don't need, the news story out there that we have like, this person doing this. That is not good. And if you know how companies operate, they operate on good press, bad press. People don't buy your shit if you have bad press. So they were very concerned and they were very upset. They were very mad. And we were like, it's okay. It just was sent to you. No one else has seen it. It's no big deal. Like, just ignore it. And they ignored it. So then, hey, bud, I love you. Is Holly there? Oh, there she is. So then we fast forward to 2 nights ago, right? And I'm sorry, I've been looking at chat for problems, but I really haven't been interacting with chat because I just want to get this out there. So I apologize that I haven't really been like talking to you guys, but I have been reading and looking for any like issues. But so fast forward to a few nights ago, I get told in Discord, you need to watch. Jenna is saying that she's going to put out, pictures of and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Oh, she says she's going to go after you. Hey, shorty, going after you. And she's going to do this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, what in the world? And so I go over it and I see, and I was like, what? I don't understand what she's doing. Like, what is it? I was very confused. Like, what is this? And then I saw people trying to say, what is this? And I don't know what she thought. Hey, Tony, I don't know what she thought, but I think she thought that that Hopi had done research on me and found these things out and was like blackmailing me or something with it. Like she thought these were true. She thought this was truth, I think. Because then people were trying to say, and she was like, no, like this needs to be put out. Subs need to know who these people really are. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, that's how I felt. And I think I saw Heather was in there and she's just like trying to say what, because everyone else knew. Because one of the things I did, and I remember when I said it, Hopi was like, what are you doing? You can't do that. What are you doing? And I was like, I'm going to flip the script. I'm putting them all out there. I'm going to show them. I'm going to put them all out there. Because Hopi's like, because she was in on it. She's like, oh, you should just lay low for a while. And I was like, no, I'm not going to lay low and hide because someone tried to come after me like that. I was like, I'm going to flip the script and I'm putting all out there and I'm going to say, I was doxxed and this is this and da, da, da. And thank God I did. because I don't think she realized that everyone else had already seen them. Everyone else saw them. And everyone else already knew that they weren't real. They were lies. And these were the emails that were sent to me to harass me. Those were emails I got because I was a victim of cyberbullying and harassment. Those are what I got because I was a victim. So she's up there saying, I'm going to put out the truth and I'm a victim's advocate. For who? Who? Whose truth were you telling? Were you telling my truth? Were you telling Hopi's truth? Whose truth were you telling? Were you telling your fucking ass's truth? Like what? I mean, and then I put up a community post because I was like, okay, she'll see a community post. I'm not going in chats and doing the panel thing because people are vile. And so I was like, I'll do it. So I put it all out there. And she read it and she was like, no, I got these from Hopi. Like as if. And this happened too. Okay, so hold on. I gotta pee real quick and I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Hold on 1 second. Because this is it. All right. So I put out this community post saying, I don't know what you think you're doing. Here's what these are. I don't know what you're doing. And this is what happened because this is how I didn't know who Jenna was. No clue who she was. Right? Until I started seeing her and Mrs. T saying that I gave Buckeye Mama pills. And I was like, now, there's a community. Well, I didn't do community. Maybe I have tried not to speak of this because I really didn't want to call out Buckeye Mama, but I guess it needs to be said because it hasn't stopped. But when she hurt her back, she was literally unable to move. She wasn't on YouTube for a few days. It was bad. So I sent her, and I can put it on my community wall. Maybe I'll do it after this because I don't want to take the time because I'm running out of time. And I just said, I'm in pain management and I understand how doctors are and they don't like to give out pills, even if you need them and you just need like a couple, they don't do it. So is there any way I can help you? I get BioFreeze, which is amazing. And I have lidocaine patches. If you want me to send you some, I can't because I have like an overstock of lidocaine patches. And I knew that she had problems with people being addicts in her family. So I said, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. Because I just figured, I'm mentioning, like, I'm just using those words. I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable. Some people just see the word pain or pills in a sentence and they freak out. So I said, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. If any of this, just let me know. So I thought, good night. So I thought that I had set it up. So if she took anything the wrong way, she could come to me. But she didn't. She just stopped talking to me. And when I said, is everything okay? Like, did I do something? Oh, no, I'm just stop talking to me. Wouldn't answer me, nothing. And then finally, like in December, she came and said, well, you're going to hear this from Jenna, but I was in a Discord and I told them what you said because I was uncomfortable and Jenna's going to go after you. And I was like, told them what? She's like, well, told them that you offered me. And I was like, but I didn't. That wasn't what I was saying. And she's like, well, you did. And no, I didn't. And so she was in my Discord at the time. So I put it up and everybody, and I'm not doing this to come at Buckeye, but these are the facts that happen. These are the facts that happen. And I've gone long enough without saying it because I asked her in the beginning, I said, can you just go out and say, I misunderstood. She wasn't doing that. Let it drop it. Because that would have gotten it dropped. If she would have said, look, I misunderstood. Like, I misunderstood. That wasn't what she was saying. I think that would have dropped it. But, okay. All right, whatever. But So it went on because I have all the mess. So anyway, I mean, and I said, if she would have asked me for something, I probably would have, but you know, when you're paying man, my Wi-Fi is going weird. So it got taken, and suddenly now, Jenna and Mrs. T were going out saying that I was offering everybody this. Buckeye, not the time or the place. Okay. I have been very, very respectful. You and I clearly think differently about what happened, and that's okay. But this isn't about you. Okay. So I would like you not to make it about you. Okay. I'm not saying that she did. I'm just saying this is what transpired. Okay. She thought I was saying something that I did not. So she went into the Discord. Okay, but I didn't offer that thing. And I'm not going to waste my time on this. I'm not going to waste my time on this. Okay? This is my story, and you have caused me a shitload of problems. So you are lucky that I am not. Hey, you know what? This is the first, you know how much shit you caused? And this is the first time I brought your name up because I have been respectful. Okay? But I'm bringing it up because these are the issues that happened. And I said from the beginning, I'm not calling Buckeye out, but this is what happened. She thought I did this. I did not. I asked you, can you just come up and say the truth, my truth, which was I wasn't doing it. I'm telling you, that wasn't my point. You don't believe me? Fine, whatever. We're at an impasse. But this isn't about you. This isn't about you. So you can zip it or you're going to go because I don't need interruptions right now, especially from someone who I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. Oh, I'm not going there. I do have a temper. I have a temper. All right. Here's the deal. So Mrs. T and Jenna started going out as if it's fact, that I am offering this to everybody. And I'm like literally this little like neutral pharmacy. And that's what I'm doing. And even though I show them the messages and say, this is my point, and clearly there was a misunderstanding, but whatever, whatever. They're like, no, we know what happened. So again, you knew what happened. Yeah, I mean, and I will put it on my community wall. I will put it on my community wall after this. And I mean, in the Discord after it happened, and every person in the Discord, I said, here's what happened. Everyone in the Discord read it. And everyone in the Discord said, you were just offering to help. We think she misunderstood. Every single person. You know how many people who have seen it, and not a single person has taken it the way you did. Okay? So whatever. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there was a misunderstanding, and that's it. So anywho, so even though I'm saying, here's what happened. Well, Buckeye, if you're going to cause a problem, you're going to just go. Okay? Because I don't need it right now. I don't need a fight. And I'm not fighting with you. Okay? I said it from the get-go. I'm not coming at her. I'm just stating the facts of what happened. And that's the facts of what happened. Okay? So zip it. So anyway, so she's going on saying this. So Mysterious Guy is my member and a member in my Discord. So I said, one more thing about me and out. And I said to her, do you know Mrs. T's email? So I can email her and talk to her and let her know, And she's like, I don't have it. I don't know. And I was like, all right. So, I think in chat, I went up and I said, that's not what I was doing. Hey, Colin, that's not what I was doing. And they're like, oh, no, you were. We know you. And I was like, we know. And you're doing it to everybody. We know it's everybody. Like as if suddenly now I'm like a dealer. As fact. So I'm like, okay, so that I've done these that I never have done. You know what was in my mind. That wasn't in my mind. All right, whatever. I'm not going to change it in my mind. So whatever. So then the next thing I know, Jenna's dressing up as me and looking body shaming me. And I'm like, okay. So I respond to it. And then I'm a stalker for responding. Okay. And then now I suddenly see the emails that were sent to me to cyber stalk and harass me being put up as if these are true. These are true. And people were saying, that's not, you're misunderstanding that. And oh no. And she actually said twice, OG is a child abuser. And sometimes we think that the people we watch are good people, and then we find out that they're not, and that's hard to see. Totally putting out there as if, hey, Tony, as if I really was. She was putting out, she was totally exposing me. That's how she put it out there. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. So now this is the second time that she's mistaken something that's happened and decided that she knows because she got him from Hopi. Yeah, I sent them to Hopi because Hopi was my friend. And I was like, look at what happened. And I sent them to Hopi. And Hopi sent them to her. I mean, they were sent to me by the people who harassed me. So she basically re-victimizes me by putting these all out again. But now I look at them and realize that unfortunately, the one that was sent to the company, she didn't redact the logo fully. She didn't redact the company name. She didn't redact the owner's full legal name, nor his title. So that's all out there. That's bad publicity. So now it's really out there. Now it's really out there in the universe that this company had the wife of an employee at the time. Not good publicity, you know? And who knows? This is a big company. Like 9 figures a year gross. So they're not happy. And so the point is, we take all this little stuff to be like, oh, it doesn't matter because you don't know my real name and I'm behind a computer, so it's okay. I can do this. I can show this. I can say this because it's okay. It's all like in the, it's not real. No, real life is real. And there are real consequences to going real life. And people don't realize that. They think they can say whatever they want. And because they're kind of shielded by this, computer and this screen, and they use a screen name, and you might not know their real name, and you might not know their real location, that somehow they're invincible. And they're not. Because it's not like, and she seems to think, I think she finally realized at the end when she saw the email that she messed up on, this isn't about me. I mean, I could, but this isn't about me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm out. Like, nothing to do with me. That's defaming company. It's not me. It's not me and her at all. Like, sorry, I'm out. I mean, unless you come to me and you tell me to chill them out, but it's not about me. They're on their own. But that's real life now. Like, you now went real life. And companies do have lawyers on retainer, especially ones that have that much money. You screw up one day of sales, that's more money than you'll make in the rest of your life. So now we have someone who's done something that really can affect her. Because if they want to pursue this, they could just tie her up in litigation for the rest of, they could drain her bit. If they want to be assholes, I mean, this is not okay. Like now it's not just me. It's not a person where you say, well, they're not going to sue me because it costs money. Oh, I just called her a cunt. No, you mess with a company. You mess with their sales. You mess with their reputation. They will take you out like they eat a chocolate bar. So we need to think about what we're doing. And besides that, How old are we? Are we really 5? I mean, I thought this behavior stopped when we were in high school. I mean, I didn't know this behavior actually existed in high school. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I asked my husband the other day, I'm like, when's the last time you've seen this kind of behavior? And he was like, never. And I was like, I know. Like, who acts like this? Who does this? And nobody does. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand Heidi. I don't understand why she wants to say that I've put out her disability denial papers. I clipped her channel. I don't understand why she wants to say these things, because they're not true. But she wants to say them because Purple said it the other day when she was talking about how mad she was at Lenny. She said, I want her to hurt as much as I've hurt. And that's the thing. That's why hurt people, because that's exactly what they say. I am hurting. I don't feel good. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel whatever. And if I take her down and make her feel as bad as I feel, then I'll feel better because someone else feels as shitty as me. And that's a horrible thing to think. Who does that? Like, if I feel bad, I don't want anyone else to feel bad. Like, if I'm in a shitty spot, I want everyone else to feel as bad as me. I hope everybody else feels better than me. I mean, truth be told, the first 30 years of my life, I thought everyone was better than me. I had very low self-esteem. I had an eating disorder. This whole plastic surgery thing, I've had one thing done. One, these, because I had an eating disorder. I was 89 pounds. And when I got healthy, these came back, but not these. So I bought a big one. Nothing. No, nothing. No, it's broken. Need it, but no, nothing. I mean, I showed a picture of me 2 streams ago from when I was 18, and it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I mean, I'll pull it up here and you can all see. I mean, when someone has had stuff done, because the shape of their eye is different or the shape of their cheek is different. So let's look at what I looked like 32 years ago. And let's look and see how much I have changed. Now, I learned about lip liner and I line on the outside of my lips. So my lips do look much better. And I had red lipstick, which makes your lips look smaller. But look at my face and tell me how much. All right, let me find this real quick. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to try and hold this up. So hopefully you can see it. But you tell me after this, how much? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those cheeks are the same. The eyes are, wow. Other than being 32 years older and loss of collagen and not having the baby fat, you see any differences there? Do you see my chin different? No. My face is skinnier. No. It's the same face, isn't it? Wow. So Heidi, haven't had the eye lift, haven't had my cheeks done or my chin implanted. No, I haven't. Yeah. Do you see any differences there? Yeah. You see all those procedures I've had to look radically different? Boom. Mic drop. I started using really, really good skin cream and wrinkle cream when I was in my 20s. I started using Peter Thomas Roth and getting facials all when I was 20s. I stopped being in the sun because 70s and 80s, it was nothing but stop being in the sun, I fake tan now, I do the spray tan. So I'm sorry. I don't, and I'm Italian. My grandmother at 95, she didn't really have anything. I mean, hello. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I took care of myself. I've never smoked. That's a huge problem. That hugely creates emo. So, I mean, please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Show me all the things that I've had done. Please tell me. I mean, my God. You know what they say it is fact. They say it is fact. It's fact. It's fact. It's fact I'm a child abuser. It's fact I provide pills to all of you too. It's fact that I've had 27 procedures and lip fillers and all these things. It's fuck off. Fuck off. Yes, and even if I did, who the fuck cares? But the point is, if I did, I'd be like, I did. But the point is, when you haven't, when you haven't and people are saying it in a way that is defamatory, when people are putting you down for something you didn't do, if you want to put me down for something I did do, if you want to put me down for getting my boobs done, put me down for getting my boobs done. Okay. Okay. Put me down for having extensions, which Unseen, by the way, Unseen made a video and she went all after my hair and how I need to take them out at night because she's an expert. She knows all about hair extensions. She knows all about them, right? Okay. So I need to take them out at night because that will ruin them. And every once in a while, when I put them in, I need to have my hair cut so it blends. So, Unseen, since you're such an expert, why don't you realize that these are permanent extensions? They don't come out at night. Don't take them out at night. And here's the deal. Sometimes your hair grows. They really need to be reinstalled every like 4 weeks, but sometimes you don't have time and it goes 5th week, 6th week, and your hair grows at different times, right? And so you start getting things like, and sometimes I've been running around all day because I'm a mom, and sometimes I come in here like a box of rocks, like, sit down, like, try and comb my hair, like, like wind blown, window down, like, outside, kids in the pool come in like, So I'm sorry that I don't care to make sure that my hair is perfect before I come on camera. But please, please do a 20-minute video all about my extensions and how much they bother you, because you're an expert on my extensions that I should take out at night, even though they don't come out until they get professionally taken out. Duh. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of people have sworn to pawn. You know what else? Oil of Olay. A lot of people go on oil. Did you hear Unseen with the whole thing? Yeah, I was like, I went to do, because, the whole Lenny thing, which I'm sorry. I don't feel bad at all. I have a screenshot of her talking about how she tweaked the emails to make them better. So she knew, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to say it. You can say I'm an asshole for saying it, but I think that she put them out there the way they were because she wanted to hurt Lenny. I think she knew they weren't redacted. I think she knew exactly what was in them, and I think she did it on purpose. And she's trying to take it back now. Jenna as the creator should have looked them over because that's what you should do as a creator. You're ultimately responsible at the end of the day. But Unseen should have also, I don't know. She said she was some sort of, I don't know. She had some expertise in the area. She was like, I don't know, but she was all like, you need to get them blended and you need to take them into the salon, and blending is not combing, it is cutting, and you have to take them out at night because they will ruin them if you don't take them out at night. And I was like, they don't come out like ever. I mean, it was ridiculous. Hey, Mazzy. I mean, it was ridiculous. And if I made a 20-minute stream on her face and use that picture that the jerks had where it was all like, ugh. If I made a stream on that or made a video on that, would I be called an asshole for that? Would I be called an asshole for that? If I made a video on Purple's forehead, would I be an asshole for that? If I made a video on Heidi's face and I did what she did, which I don't know if you saw it, but there was actually two videos where they took a picture of my face and then went through, all the things. One was, now Heidi doesn't watch me ever, neither does Purple, but they held it up and they said that I definitely had my lips done and I had my cheeks done because the stream 9 hours earlier, which they didn't see, the shape was different. And then the one the week but they don't watch them, but they knew 9 hours, but they don't, literally 2 streams holding up my picture. Like, so am I too prettier or am I too like flawed? Pick one or the, I mean, imagine if I sat here and held, oh, well, Black Sheep, you don't have to be here. I'm sorry you think it's lame as fuck, but it's kind of weird that you're here if it is. I mean, usually when I go places and things are lame, I leave. I don't take the time to type and chat. I don't know. Just seems kind of weird that you're doing that. But, hey, not everybody has a brain. Anyway, I mean, if I did that, I would be an asshole. I would be an asshole. If I held up pictures of people, I would be an asshole. If I commented on people's weight, I would be an asshole. But why does it happen to me? I know. I mean, that's the thing. If you're going to come in here, the funny thing to me is, if you know me, you know that, I mean, even if you do something good, I don't know what good would be, but even if you did something good, like, you're not gonna, like, nothing, anybody, like, I have had everything done to me. I think the only person who might have more is Molly. I have had every day since August, I have listened to myself be look and body shamed every day, every day. Sometimes it's only like 5 minutes passing, like, thing, some days it's hours, but every single day I can find somewhere where some creator is coming after how I look and my outsides every day, every day. Imagine that. Imagine if every day screenshots. I mean, at least a dozen screenshots every day. I mean, every day you saw and heard that about yourself. Think about that. How would you deal with that? What was his name? Bubba Game or whatever. Think about that. How would you do? How would you deal with that, my dear? I don't think many people would last very long hearing that. But I came here to talk about not going real life and not being a bully and not doing these things. So what better way to say it than to show it? What better way to say it than to show it? So maybe that's the reason I get what I get, but maybe it's a good thing, because nothing anybody says, unless you're my husband or my children, nothing anybody says is going to bother me. So, okay. So whatever the person's name was, why can't she just be happy and spread the love? Who? Unseen or me? I mean, I try and spread the love. Unseen removed her damning comments on her. Yeah, she did. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I hate, truth be told, when my first few live streams, I let her up and I tried to help her. I looked at her and I said, here's this person who has some problems being social and getting along with other humans. And maybe I can, like, give her some tips. And everybody in my chat said, please don't let her up. Please stop letting her on panel. We don't want to see her. But I still did, because I felt bad for her and I wanted to help her. And that's just who I am. But yet, all she's done to me, she emails me all the time and, I try and get her, but, I'm stalking, it's like when you try and help people and they use your kindness to just, like, I mean, I think Unseen has probably felt her whole life like she never fit in, especially with women. Like, she's probably never had a clique, never had girlfriends, never fit in with a group of women ever. And so now I think she feels like this is her way that she can get back at people. Like, she can get back at other women by doing this. So she creates these little things that she's going to go at people, and that's her way of, like, getting back for the years that she took things, so she pretended to be, like, nice to me and got me to help. And then, she turns on me, which, and then she's like, ha ha ha, probably made her feel good. I mean, good. If that's, whatever, glad I could help you out. But I mean, what time are you going live, Susan? Because I know the circle jerks, like, probably just went live. So, I probably should get off here in a minute, but my whole point is I came here from Twitter as the Parody Betty and got all that stuff. And I did roasts and everybody liked them except for Heidi. And never did anything on Purple, but she got butthurt. You can look. Now here, like, all I ask of people is make your own decision. Go to my channel. Go look for all my videos on Purple, because there are none. Go look for all my videos on Heidi, because there's only one, and that's my response to her calling me a fucking cunt. But I mean, go look. And if you see all this stuff and you decide I'm a bully, fine, I'm a bully. And for Heidi and Purple and Jenna and everyone else, if you really have evidence of where I have bullied someone, any of these things, clipped your channel, Heidi, showed your disability denial papers, Heidi, Purple, if you can show these emails that I've sent to you, because you said I emailed you, if you can show me the videos I've made on you, please do so. I welcome that. Please provide some evidence, because if not, I'm going to keep coming at you and telling you to shut the fuck up, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like re-seeing the emails that harassed me, which are part of an investigation right now. Anyway, seeing those again was hurtful. Having to talk to this guy and say, I'm sorry, it happened again, but this time it's worse because they actually were out there. And not only was there one stream of them, but she put it up 2 more times. And this other person restreamed it twice. Jenna's all like, I don't know why you're, this is me. I don't know why you're tagging Purple. Because she showed the whole thing too. She restreamed it. And I think she figured out her fuck up because she stopped and she hasn't, she didn't come on the next day. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody caught a clue there. But why does I don't want this crap in my life. Why would anybody want this crap in their life? Why I want kitties and chocolate and hugs and kisses in my life. I don't want bullshit and anger and negativity. Who wants that? Hurt people. I guess hurt people want that in their life. I mean, Jenna says, oh, I'm putting out the truth. I'm here for the truth. Tell truth. I don't know what truth you told. You told your own truth that you're an asshole, I think. You didn't tell my truth. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, where's the 10K? I've heard it's been out there. I've looked. I don't see it. Before I comment on things, I look. I've looked. I don't see it. I don't see any of it. I'd like to see it, but it's ridiculous. So my kids are home. I know the jerks are going live. I know Susan's going live. So I'm going to wrap it up here in 5 minutes and go with my little ending here. So in ending, she's only live for 1 hour in the past 2 days. Something's wrong. And the something is she at least is smart enough. I think Jenna, who keeps doubling down, she at least realized oh shit. Oh snap. Call the po-po how. Call the po-po how. Oh. I'm not calling the po-po, but big multi-conglomerate, mate. I don't know. It's just women go through a lot. We deal with losing our Jenna said I was a child abuser. You know the percentage of women moms of boys who are child abusers? 1%. 1%. But she put it out there as fact. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. If something doesn't sound right, go check it out. When someone says something really ridiculous and you can see and hear that they obviously don't like the person, catch a clue. Catch a clue. Because when you do that, you look just as dumb as they do. And you know what? As Purple might find out, just being a passerby, you might get as much in trouble. It's called an accessory. The person just standing around, you're suddenly an accessory to murder. You're just driving a car around. You had no clue what your friend was doing, but you're an accessory to murder and you're going away for the next 20 years. And you didn't do anything but sit in a car and think you were having your friend go get McDonald's. You're just restreaming your friends live, no clue what's going to happen. And then suddenly, you get tied up in litigation and your family's troubled and not good. So, yeah, she said, and this is the thing. Someone who has gone through abuse really is going to put it out there that another woman, is an abuser. As an abuse victim, Jenna, don't you kind of think that's a little wrong? Because, see, there is such a thing that's called karma. And karma just says that good. Oh, you were blocked. Well, I got blocked once for saying that's my poo. And I'm currently blocked because you saw it. I don't even like her. Block that chick. Oh, did you see her name? Oh, well, that was fun while it lasted. Oh, snap. Call the pow. Can of biscuits. What the fuck? Who talks like that? Who talks like that? Oh, black sheep. I really wonder who you are. Can someone make sure to get that URL and everything, please? Please get that for me. Black sheep. We'll figure out who you are. Huh? Little black sheep. I mean, this is the thing. Like, so it's a beautiful afternoon, right? Beautiful afternoon. Black sheep could be doing anything, anywhere outside. But what is Mr. Black Sheep doing? Black Sheep is in here, coming at me, right? This is what Black Sheep is doing because Black Sheep has such a great life that Black Sheep is doing this. So I think that just says anything. But Lenny, can you just get that URL? Because I can't find it. Anyway, so I'm gonna get going because unlike Black Sheep, who has fun, like I'm a strange, like that is so pathetic. I'm a strange, like why would you come at a stranger? Like that is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, would you just go attack the mailman because they have the wrong shoes on? I mean, you know, you go to the mall and the person doing the food store thing in the food section, like the person at the cashier, you're like, your extensions look ugly. Do we do that in real life? Do we just go after strangers? No, you don't care about strangers unless you're jealous. So knock it off. You're just making yourselves look dumb. You're not affecting me at all. Because since August, when I started having people go after me, let's just say my channel's more than doubled. So thanks for hating me. It's been really good. But I don't care about subs. I don't care about views. I would just like to not deal with crap because it's annoying. I mean, anyway. So anyway, I'm sorry I was not as talkative with chat today. I apologize for that. I just really kind of wanted to, well, I appreciate you too, Stairs Guy. I just really wanted to get out what I needed to get out and kind of tell my side of it because, you know, I normally would not, I don't sweat the, like, I don't respond to the look shaming, but when someone puts out there certain things like you're a child abuser or dumb stuff like that, you got to respond. You got to put out there in the universe that you're not some of these things. So anyway, thank you all for coming. Even Black Sheep, thanks for coming. What a moron. Anyway, for members, there'll be a get ready with me. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And I'll do a members video later this week. And I have some good parody satire skits coming out in the next few weeks too. So thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. Like I always say, you guys can do anything with your time. You can go anywhere. Don't have to be on YouTube even. But so I always appreciate when you choose to spend your time with me. I'm very, very appreciative of your time, your consideration. And thank you all for being courteous in my chat. Thank you. So everyone, have a good night. Precious put the circle jerks in there. Suze, I always leave the chat going for like 5 minutes after I get off. So that'll be in there. But if someone could put Susan's link in there too. I know the circle jerks probably just started going live. Susan is going live too. So and anyone else, if you want to put your whatever down. And you know, I'd really like this to end because I'd really like to get back to doing some positive stuff. I don't like angst in my life. I don't like negativity in my life. It really bothers me. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's good for anybody. Stress isn't good. Stress gives you wrinkles. I obviously don't like those. So can we all just be mature adults and move on? Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you and good night.